Mic check 1, 2. Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, welcome to the 128th year at the University of Charleston of our commencement exercises. We are so glad to have you all on this afternoon. A few announcements. Please remember to silence your cell phones at this time. The ceremony will be beginning in about 5 minutes. Also, please remember to stand for the processional once it's time. Thank you again.
Please rise for the Star Spangled Banner. The stage is full, we cut it.
Cut it, okay. So we just keep doing that to continue and repeat and continue,
Yeah,
and then we'll
right,
stop
right.
wherever we messed up.
Good afternoon. Let us pray together. To the one who has called us each by name, as we hear our own names spoken aloud today and receive diplomas of accomplishment, let us also hear your voice calling each one present to receive a word of purpose and direction in life. We celebrate finishing a chapter in our own history that we may continue from this day and this place to create outstanding stories that surround us every day and in all places we may find ourselves. And so, with friends and family who have gathered to encourage and support these graduates, we welcome the presence of our Creator, who has anticipated this moment from the beginning of time. Amen and amen. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. It's fantastic to see all of you here, and welcome to the commencement ceremonies for 2016 for the University of Charleston. How exciting it is, and first and foremost, congratulations to each and every graduate. Congratulations, we're proud of you. Sure. I'll bet you get to do that a couple of more times too, and you should. It's been a great year for the University of Charleston. Record enrollments, superb athletic success, the active construction of a brand new innovation center and preparation for embedding innovation into every academic program of the curriculum, and today one of the largest graduating classes in the history of the university. Some of you know we weren't necessarily planning to be here once upon a time, but when the weather forecast said 100% chance of rain and thunderstorms between 2 and 4, we thought this made a lot of sense. But this today is our facility. This today is our commencement. It's your graduation, and you are the stars, and we can shout about it. So we can still cheer. Oh, say can. Oh, say can. Absolutely. Thank you. So we'll shout today. We'll be thankful today. Faculty members helped you to achieve what you are celebrating today. Parents, spouses, and family members gave you support. Board members and university friends have invested in you, so every person who is here has reason to celebrate. Each of you who is graduating, I know, has your own story, and I know a few of those stories. You've traveled different paths to get here today. Some of those paths were longer than others, and some were more difficult than others. And you will take different roads after today. Some of you will stay and enrich this community and this state, and others will change the world in very different time zones. I also have learned that graduates and maybe some in the audience have a variety of feelings today. Some of you might be a little bit tired. Some of you are jumping for joy. Some of you are relieved that you have made it, and there are always a few people, whether they're down here on the floor or up there in the audience, who are shocked that this day has finally come and it's going to happen. I do hope that each one of you has a little bit of gratitude for where you are and a heck of a lot of pride for what you've accomplished. Again, it's your day, your celebration, your graduation. Introduce those who are seated on the stage. You've already heard Pastor Janet Harmon, who is the campus pastor. Dr. Henry Harmon is the chair of the Board of Trustees, and Mr. Kelly King is our speaker for today. You can read more about Kelly King in your program and his doctoral citation. I will tell you that for 43 years he has worked with the same organization, and for the past 7 years has been president and CEO, and has led BB&T to become the 9th largest bank in the United States and the largest bank in West Virginia. With his long tenure, his work with the Federal Reserve Bank system, and the respect he has from his peers, he earned the title Banker of the Year that was bestowed on him last December by the American Banker magazine. Personally, I have great respect for him because of what he has accomplished, and even more so for the wonderful, ethical way in which he has done it. With all of the expectations and demands on his time, it is an honor that he has accepted our invitation to be your commencement speaker. So please welcome back to West Virginia, Mr. Kelly King.
Dr. Welch, thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here with all of you, and congratulations to the University of Charleston 2016 graduates. This is a big deal. Also, we congratulate the family and friends that are here with you. I know it's a big deal for all of you as well, so a really, really big congratulations. You know, I've been remembering, thinking about this chance to speak with you 43 years ago when I sat in your seat. And you may not think this now, but 43 years from now, you'll remember this day, because it really is a big day. You know, I was fortunate to be finishing school. I was proud of that, but I was also looking forward with a good bit of anxiety and questions about the future. My two brothers and I were first-time graduates in our whole family, so I didn't know what to expect. I'd grown up on a little small tobacco farm and been fortunate to be able to go to school and get a degree and move on into life, but I had no idea what was coming. I know people were giving me all kinds of comments and advice about, you know, the state of the economy and the state of the world, and I suspect all of you have some of those questions as well. So what I want to do in the brief time I have is give you just one person's perspective. And my hope and prayer is that I can say one thing that might give you a little grain that you can take away with and might help you somehow in your life. So if you think about the environment that you're graduating out into, it's not bad, but it's not great. Geopolitically, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. You read about it all the time, the things in Ukraine and Crimea and Yemen and ISIS and all of that stuff is going on, which is very, very troubling. I'm sure you read and observe what's going on in the economy. Many parts of the world are at a depression level or not growing very fast at all. Our economy is doing okay, but not great. So, you know, many people would say, well, gosh, that doesn't sound very exciting and optimistic. Maybe this is not the best time to be graduating. What I would say to you is, you know, there are good times to graduate and there are bad times to graduate, but it really doesn't matter to you. What matters to you is how you choose to apply yourself as you go out into the environment. Over the course of your life and the course of your career, there'll be good times and there'll be bad times. That's not the question. The question is, how do you choose to live your life given the circumstances of life? And I want to leave you with a few recommendations for you to consider. You probably won't remember all these, but if you do, at least remember a couple, I think it would be helpful to you. Here's an important thing. It's called The Strangest Secret in the World. It was written about 50 years ago by Dr. Earl Nightingale. And what Dr. Nightingale said was, you will become what you think about. You will become what you think about. Please try to remember that, because it is absolutely true. And what you think about, what you believe, will guide your behavior and will create your results in life. And there's three basic beliefs that I want you to consider as you go out on this frontier of, we call, your life ahead. So the first choice for you to make is to simply choose to be happy. Now that may sound simple enough, but you know what? Most people do not believe that they have the right to choose to be happy. Most people let the circumstances around them dictate their happiness. So you get up in the morning and it's raining, you know, and you have trouble getting out, you get late to class and stoplights trap you and all that, and all those circumstances of life make you unhappy. It doesn't have to be that way. You get to choose every day whether you're going to be happy or not. And I'll tell you a little secret. Just simply choosing to be happy, regardless of the circumstances in life, is a really big deal. They did a study several years ago with 280 nuns. They went back and read their diaries when they were 25 years old. You know, if you kind of read somebody's diary, you can find out if they're happy or not. They followed them over the next 50 years, 5 decades. Of the nuns that in the mid-20s that were unhappy, 50 years later, only 30% were alive. Of the nuns that were happy in their mid-20s, 50 years later, 80% were still alive. I'm just telling you, the facts are overwhelmingly clear. If you just simply get up every morning and say, I'm just going to be happy, it's a really whopping big deal. And then the second thing is to choose to have what's called a growth mindset. There was a really good book written a few years ago called Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. It basically says that people in life choose 2 kinds of mindset. Most people choose what's called a fixed mindset. That is to say, they believe that their skill sets are limited, their IQ is what their IQ is, they kind of can't change, they kind of can't grow. And what happens to these people is when they encounter obstacles in life, they tend to give up. And they tend to blame it on all the people around them. Well, why didn't you get a better grade in class? Well, you know, the book was no good, the teacher was no good, my seat was too hard, it was raining outside. You know, we come up with all these excuses about why we couldn't do better. But those are just excuses. The reality is we get to choose, and the choice you should make is what we call a growth mindset, which is to recognize that you have virtually unlimited capacity. You are just starting your life. You have unlimited brain capacity. We only use about 5% of our mental capacity. You can learn, you can grow all the way throughout your entire life, and if you will commit yourself to learning and growing, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish in your life. Don't let obstacles get you down. When you see an obstacle, just kind of say, this is a really good opportunity for me to demonstrate to myself and to others that I can overcome this obstacle. It's a chance for you to show what you're capable of doing. And then try to remember what I've learned over my 43 years of experience, what I call the 5 characteristics of outstanding achievers. I've been watching these outstanding achievers for all these years, and we're trying to say, well, why is it that in similar circumstances, most people don't do well, but a few stand out and do really, really well? What is it that makes the ones that really excel different? And there are 5 characteristics that really distinguish outstanding achievers. The first is they believe absolutely and completely in what it is they're trying to accomplish. You take Olympians, for example, who will practice 8 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year for years and years and years. You won't find those folks running around saying, well, you know, maybe I could be number 13 in the world. They believe to their toes that they can and will be number 1. They will get the gold medal. And that deep belief, that purpose, that passion is what drives them and creates the second characteristic of outstanding achievers, and that is that they commit the time, energy, and resources to make it happen. See, if you choose to do something with your life that you deeply believe in, that you're really passionate about, then you'll commit your time, your energy, and that'll cause you to excel. That commitment gets translated into the third characteristic of outstanding achievers, and that is that they train themselves so that they really have the best skills. You see, at the end of the day, whether you're successful in whatever you choose to do is not going to be based off of this degree from this wonderful university. It's not going to be based off of your parents. It's not going to be based off anything except the skills that you have to do what you're doing. Michael Jordan could have said, you know, I think I'd like to be the greatest basketball player of all time, at least in my view. But if he sat around all day and thought about it and didn't get out there and practice free throws 200 times a day, he never would have been as successful as he was. So it is the skills that you have that makes the difference. But you're never going to have the best skills unless you train relentlessly. You're never going to train relentlessly unless you believe deeply and passionately in what you're trying to do. So as you go out into this new world called your life, try to really, really focus in on what do I genuinely want to do. Not what my parents want me to do, not what my brother or sister wants me to do. What do I want to do with my life? And then the fourth characteristic of outstanding achievers is very important, and that is that you enjoy their journey. Enjoy the journey. This is really important for 2 reasons. One is, if you really enjoy what you're doing, It'll give you that re-energizing to get you get up every morning fired up, work hard all day, go home really tired, but go to bed, take a deep breath and say, wow, that felt great. And you get up next morning, you're invigorated, and you go again because you're enjoying what you're doing. But the other important reason about enjoying the journey is this, and most people don't get this, unfortunately, till way down the road in life. Life at the end of the day is very short. It just seems like yesterday I was in your seat. I'm 67 years old now. It just goes just like that. And so the genius of life is to recognize that life exists right here, right today. Sounds simple enough, but most people don't do that. Most people live in the past or in the future. The people that live in the past are the people that are still mad, anxious, upset about something that happened 5, 10, 15 years ago. I hear people say, well, I'm still mad with Joe. Well, why are you mad with Joe? Well, 10 years ago, he did something, they'll pound a desk and they'll be red in the face. Joe's off having a good time. They're still miserable about it 10 years later. Not a thing they can do to change that except ruin their life. And then you have the people who live in the future. And this is a real trap for us when we're really young. Well, I'll be happy when I get that first job. I'll be happy when I pay off my school debt. I'll be happy when I get a promotion. I'll be happy when I get married. I'll be happy when all these ifs and whens we look at in the future. Here's the problem. Not a one of us can change yesterday, and not a one of us has tomorrow promised. This is it. And the genius of life is to recognize that life exists right now, this very moment, and to choose to enjoy it. Have a growth mindset and accomplish what you want to accomplish with your life. But the final point is this, and it may be the most important one. When I say this sometimes to people, they will say to me, you know what, that sounds nice to say that, but if you knew all the problems that I had in life, you wouldn't be up there challenging me to be happy and enjoy life and all of this. You just don't know what I'm going through. Look, I do have a sense of that. If we took the time right now, these several thousand people in this room, if everybody stood up and was brutally honest about the problems they're enduring in life, you would be shocked what the person on your right and the person on your left is going through. Somebody's parents just got a bad medical report. Somebody lost their job. Somebody lost their house. On and on and on. Look, life happens. You're going to have problems in life. That is not the question. The question is, what are you going to do when you encounter the obstacles in life? That's why the fifth characteristic of outstanding achievers is so important. And that is to have an enthusiastic, positive attitude. Because that enthusiastic, positive attitude is what helps you overcome the obstacles. It lets you see the glass really is half full. It lets you look past the challenges, the issues, the obstacles of life and say, you know what? I have great strengths. I have great capabilities. I can overcome this. I'm going to be positive, and I'm going to go forward and accomplish what I want to accomplish in my life anyway, regardless of the circumstances. And the final little exercise I will leave you with is this. When you go through life in the near future, when you find a day that you're feeling really, really down and bad and life is just not treating you well, the job didn't work out or whatever, you try this exercise. You sit down at your kitchen table, take out a clean sheet of paper, draw a line down the middle. On the left side of the sheet of paper, you write down all the things that it would take to make you happy. Boy, if I had a bigger house, bigger car, if I had a lot of money, I'd write all that stuff down. Write down on the right side of the sheet of paper the God-given advantages you have in life, like the ability to walk and talk and see. And I came along and you knew for a fact I had the power and the authority to make you this deal. Here's the deal. I'll give you all the stuff on the left. What do you want? Million, billion, whatever it is. I'll give it to you right now. You just give me one of your God-given advantages. Give me your sight. And if you, like I, wouldn't dare take that deal, you get up from your kitchen table, you walk in the bathroom, shut the door, turn on the light, put your face really close to the mirror, you take your fingers and pull your lips into a really big smile. You walk out of that bathroom, you clap your hands and you say, I have decided that I am the 100% owner of this company called me. I'm the chairman, I'm the president, I'm the CEO, and I get to decide all the things that are going to happen with this company called me. When I go out of here, I'm going to be positive, I'm going to be enthusiastic, I'm going to have a growth mindset, I'm going to tackle life's challenges with a sense of commitment and dedication so that I can overcome those obstacles and go ahead and accomplish what I want to in life. If you will do that, if you will simply do that, you will be amazed over the course of your life. You will do more with your life than you have ever dreamed. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. King, for that inspiring address. At public occasions in the life of the universities, it is traditional to give and provide special recognition to the individuals who are living exemplary and distinctive lives. Today, the University of Charleston will bestow honorary degrees on 3 such individuals. You can find the biographical information in the back of your program. Dr. John Barnett, Associate Dean and Professor of Leadership, will present the candidate for our first honorary degree.
Mr. President, it's my pleasure on behalf of the university to present William A. Rice for the Doctor of Laws degree.
Bill, today you join your father and your mother and 2 sons as University of Charleston graduates because you have made Charleston a better place and benefited each of us through your business activities, your steadfast impact on the Charleston Area Medical Center and its healthcare system, your counsel, oversight, and support of the University of Charleston. It's my pleasure to cause you, Bill Rice, to be invested with this hood. To receive this Doctor of Laws degree honoris causa and to receive our great thanks for all you have done to make our lives better. Did you say a word? Get that
Ed just gave me a UC pen, and I'd like all of you to know that I'm carrying a pen in my pocket from my father, who was president of the student government in 1941 and a graduate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Barbara Wright, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences and Professor of Music, will present the candidate for our second honorary degree.
Mr. President, on behalf of the university, I am pleased to present to you Ms. Selena Fast Cosby Midkiff for the degree Doctor of Music.
There is ample evidence that people with a genuine passion and singularity of vision change the world, and you are that person. You have brought music to hundreds of young singers in your home state and to thousands of audience listeners around the world. You have added immeasurably to our cultural life in ways that are truly remarkable and sustainable. We happily recognize your contributions by investing you with this hood. And awarding the honorary Doctor of Music degree honoris causa to you, Selena Midkiff. Congratulations.
Dr. Welsh and fellow graduates, I am deeply, deeply honored with this privilege. And I know that the children of the Appalachian Children's Chorus, previously the University of Children's Chorus, are those who have brought me here today. And I am so deeply, deeply appreciative.
Ms. Cleta Harless, Executive Vice President and CFO, will present the candidate for our third honorary degree.
Mr. President, on behalf of the university, I am pleased to present to you Mr. Kelly S. King for the degree Doctor of Laws.
Because you evidence productive work through your exemplary banking leadership, you evidence enlightened living by giving thought-provoking books to board members and employees, and your creation of a computer game to teach young people leadership, you evidence community involvement through the Lighthouse Project that you lead and champion. And you are driven by a strong commitment to ethics and values. Because of all of those traits, it is indeed a pleasure for me to cause you to be invested with this hood. Cooperation. And to receive the Doctor of Laws degree honoris causa. Congratulations, Kelly King. Really, I'm flattered that you came. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Welch. This is an honor. I'm very humbled and very appreciative, and I'm particularly thankful to be able to receive this degree today with all these outstanding graduates here. I promise you I will always remember and cherish it. Thank you.
The University Concert Choir, under the direction of Dr. Joe Yanish and accompanied by Ms. Janet Breckbell, will come and present the selection Blessing by Katie Moran Bart. Concert Choir. We will now proceed to the conferring of the degrees. Will the candidates for all associate degrees please stand? Just wait. President Welch, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the associate and science degrees. These men and women have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you confer upon them the appropriate degrees.
by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston and by the State of West Virginia, and upon the unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the Associate of Science degree appropriate to your field of study, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
You can turn your tassels to the right and the left. You may be seated. Will the candidates for all bachelor's degrees please stand? President Welch, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees. These men and women have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements of their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you confer upon them the appropriate degree.
By the authority given to me by the Board of Trustees of this university and by the State of West Virginia, and with that unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I happily confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your field of study, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please stand? President Welch, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Master of Physician Assistant Studies, the Masters of Business Administration, and the Masters of Science and Strategic Leadership degrees. These men and women have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their degree and have been approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you bestow upon them those degrees.
I'm happy to say that the Board of Trustees of the University and the State of West Virginia have given me sufficient authority that with the unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the master's degree appropriate to your field of study, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you.
Okay, you may be seated. Will the candidates for all doctoral degrees please stand? President Welch, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Doctor of Executive Leadership and the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. These men and women have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their degree and have been approved by their faculty. I therefore request that you grant them the appropriate degree.
You've heard the words, but with great sincerity, I say to you that with the authority given to me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston and the State of West Virginia, and upon the unanimous recommendation of your faculties, I happily confer upon each of you the doctoral degree appropriate to your field of study, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations, doctors.
Okay, you may be seated. All right, that was the group activity, and now we'll move on to the individual activity. Dr. Marty Spiker, the University Grand Marshal, will now direct the graduates to the platform to receive their diploma from President Welch and receive congratulations from Dr. Henry Harmon, Chair of the University's Board of Trustees, and our commencement speaker, Mr. King, and the respective deans of your schools. As I read out the names, students who are graduating with honors will be designated. These honors are based on GPA at the end of the fall 2015 semester and will be updated with the spring grades. Latin honors are designated for students completing a bachelor's degree or a doctor of pharmacy degree. Associate degree recipients are designated with honors, with high honors, and with highest honors. Summa cum laude and highest honors indicate a 3.9 to a 4.0. Magna cum laude and high honors indicate the second highest level of GPA at 3.75 to 3.89, and cum laude and honors indicate the third highest level of GPA, 3.5 to 3.75. For those receiving graduate degrees in the School of Business and Leadership, the honor designation with honors earned is a GPA of 3.74 to 4.0. I would also direct all of your attention to pages 19 and 20, where in your program, where there are additional honors that have been given out at the Honors Convocation in April. Dr. Barbara Wright, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, will greet the graduates of the School of Arts and Sciences and Morris Harvey Division. Montana? Okay, we'll get started. Montana Adkins. Molly Ellen Ballard, magna cum laude. Landon John Bonner. Michael Stephen Carmen. Stephanie Jo Cook, cum laude. Paige Nicole Dehart, summa cum laude. Eli Thomas Disrocher, summa cum laude. Pooja Demo. Quentin Leonard Robert Ellis. Alexandria Joyce Fisher. Amanda Dawn Fisher. James A. Gamel, summa cum laude. Kelly Marie Garrett. Caitlin Dawn Hamilton, magna cum, that's not you. Okay, Rima. Rima Ruthann Grace Heverly.
Everyone else is here.
Okay. Lauren Nicole Kidd. Sarah Danielle Lengel. Jacob Thomas Lorenz, summa cum laude. Rachel Jennifer McCormick, cum laude. Rebecca Leanne McCoy, cum laude. Kelsey Ann Meadows. Ryan M. Metz, cum laude. Mackenzie Diane Milam, magna cum laude. Yeah. Allison Elizabeth Mitchell. Tamira Noro. Franklin K. Myers. Carrie Ann Osborne, cum laude. Jordan Paul. Samuel Christian Scott, summa cum laude. Harmony Gift Anna Marie Snow. Katie Elizabeth Spieth, summa cum laude. Jonathan David Strickland, summa cum laude. David Lloyd Webb. The following students are receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree. Alyssa Suzanne Allen. Brandy Dawn Armstrong. Kayla R. Ball. Greg Dwayne Bender IV, magna cum laude. Seth Lawrence U. Boggs, cum laude. Whitney Brooke Browning, magna cum laude. Anthony Paul Brunetti, cum laude. Alexandria K. Carter, summa cum laude. Chelsea Julianne Chambers. Alejandra Chewy Lee. Lindsay N. Clark. Nicole L. Dietz. Seth J. Deskins, summa cum laude. Kayla H. Douglas, cum laude. Zachary Stephen Gunter, cum laude. Mackenzie Taylor Hamerick, magna cum laude. Jonathan Ellis Hansen, cum laude. Herbeth A. Hernandez Velez. Tanya J. Jones. Keely Latham. Sharice D. Lockhart. Candace Hope Lusk. Ana Marie Pena Castro, cum laude. Taylor Pickens. Gabriel Theodore Poe. Joseph Vincent Reed, magna cum laude. Cassandra Jane Richards, summa cum laude.
Skip Jim.
Skip Jim?
Skip Jim, no Jim.
Andrea Nicole Ross. Samuel Lee Saberniak. Varun Manish Shah, summa cum laude. Tyler Shreve. Natalie Elizabeth Lopez, summa cum laude. Brandon David Stevens. Gary Taylor. Taylor Elena Todd, magna cum laude. Brian Lee Austin Trent, cum laude. Peter Dominic Walters, magna cum laude. Ian Montgomery Weaver, summa cum laude. The following students are receiving a Bachelor of Social Work degree. Samantha Ray Adkins, cum laude. Marion R. Austin, Jr. William Casey Baber. Paula S. Klein, magna cum laude. Robin Y. Cox, cum laude. Brittany Michelle Philippek, summa cum laude. Lauren M. Hamrick, magna cum laude. Rebecca Ann Knobloch, summa cum laude. Amanda Page Lewis. Carrie R. Lipford, summa cum laude.
No bet.
Okay. Leslie I. A. Sims, magna cum laude. Sherelle Spencer. Thank you, Dr. Wright. Dr. Scott Bellamy, Dean of the School of Business and Leadership, will greet the graduates of the Herbert Jones Undergraduate Division of the School of Business and Leadership. The following students are receiving a Bachelor of Science degree. Jefferson Wilson Acree. Andrew Lee Adkins, summa cum laude. Sarah Louise Bailey. Jason H. Balingi, summa cum laude. Adria Ann Barnett. Bernardo Fraga. Michael Berle, cum laude. Dorel Brooke Beavers. Mauli? Basaid? Mauli Basaid. Kevin T. Clemens. Santino Di Trapano. Ashley Ann Donahue, cum laude. Zachary Daniel Erb. Andrew Charles Floor, cum laude.
No stepping.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. Rodrigo Navarro dos Guaranes. It's easy, Michael, right? Michael James Haggerty. Eric Daniel Aubois, magna cum laude. Lauren Raquel Haven, cum laude. Javante Hughes. Lacey Lee Jarrell, summa cum laude. Kiera Cherie Johnson, sorry. Leonard Kyle Johnson II. Cache C. Johnson Yates. Depeche Joshi. Jason Michael Karras. Say Sao Lei, cum laude. Pedro Henrique Leo, cum laude. Michael F. Locklear. Maciel. Augusto Maciel. Sean K. McClure, summa cum laude. Byron Adolfo Mendoza Arezia. Lowell Medcalf, magna cum laude. Jody D. Miller, magna cum laude. Derek C. Moore. Danilo Morales. Tyler Paul Ocker. Louis James Osborne. Say your last name for me. Nick C. Pasadelas. Chadwick Ryan Perry, summa cum laude. Duan Tran Pham. Tuan An Pham. Patumata Tabia Pli. Janet Robinson Poole. Amanda Madeline Pratt, summa cum laude.
No Michael.
Kyle Allen Rivas. Leighton Alistair Lynch Richards. Buffy? Buffy F. Robertson. Richard S. Robertson.
No J.
No J.
Tucker is up next.
Tucker Schaefer. Joanne Ann Smith. Joanne Smith. Leslie Kathleen Thompson, summa cum laude. Courtney Catherine Underwood. Kyra Ann Vance. Nathan W. Weigel. Ashley Megan Windsor. Glenn Witt, Jr. Just a minute. Thank you, Dr. Bellamy. Dr. Pamela Alderman, Dean of the School of Health Sciences, will greet the graduates of the School of Health Sciences Burt Bradford Undergraduate Division. The following students are receiving Associate of Science degree in Occupational Therapy Assistant. No, Brittany. Catherine Chandler Elizabeth Bisden. Brittany Nicole Bosa. Melissa Faith Campbell. Jasmine Helena Courtney. Rhonda Nicole Duncan. Lauren R. Estes. Christy Ann Fawcett. Rachel Fitzpatrick. Mina Gale. Kayla Jean Hill. Jacqueline D. Honecker. Lauren E. Hudnall. Amy Jo Williams Kessler. Chungla Lama. Bernadette J. Luby. Sherry Lynn Meadows. Kristen Danielle Offit. Caitlin Elizabeth Patillion. Julie Anna Ratliff. Sarah Elizabeth Ronat. Natasha Elizabeth Wilson. The following students are receiving an Associate of Science degree in Radiologic Technology. Alicia D. Doss. Cassidy J.B. Hall with honors. James Michael Hicks. Ashley Nicole King. Jennifer Miller. Michaela Elizabeth Osborne with honors. Chassie Loren Payne with honors. Christopher A. Short. Jason Carl Taylor with honors. Christopher Lee Tyree. The following students are receiving an Associate of Science degree in Nursing. Melanie Ann Bloom. Jessica Diane Brown. Samantha Loren Bryant. Brandon Jean Compton. Amanda Nicole Cordial. Christine Nicole Day. Amelia Dawn Dunbar. Eric Shane Hatcher. Christopher Mark Locant. Drew C. Martin.
No Michael.
Terry Ashley McCoy. Jamie Mead. Sandra K. Payne. Adriana Peoples. Esther H. Perkins. Adam Wayne Repass. Carla Ann Stanford. Stephanie Lynn Talbert. Stephen E. Thompson. Oh, no Stephen? You're not Stephen, are you? Okay, sorry about that. Following students are receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing. Alexis Page Adkins. Emily Nicole Alred, cum laude. Krista Lee Clay. Haley Ray DeLong. Micah Nicole Dolan, cum laude. Carrie Brianne Irwin.
No Jenna. Abigail Emil.
Abigail Emil Foreign, cum laude. Brittany L. Hypes, magna cum laude. Isabella Romaine Jafin. Anita D. Jones, cum laude. Kenya Arrington Jones. Erica Marie Lemmert. Melissa Marie Lewis, cum laude. Amanda Nicole McKee, magna cum laude. Jessica N. Schlatter. Erica Ryan Stanley. Emily Kirsten Vikers. Victoria Warden. Megan J. Weekly. Jennifer N. Withrow. Michaela Lynn Riston. Following students are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography.
Salam Sibsike Felike.
Salam Sasibe Felike.
Payam, don't worry about the last. Payam
Yeah, got it.
Ferdowsian.
Payam Ferdowsian. Chelsea Ray Franco. Richard Arlen Jones II. Diana Marisol Ramirez Smith. Meredith Gail Stewart. Side guy, I got it.
Samuel Tiscai.
Samuel Tiscai. Madison Noel Wilson. Tanya Nicole Worrell. The following students are receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Radiologic Science, Athletic Training, or Health Promotions as indicated in the program. Taylor Marie Albert. Allison Elizabeth Ballard. Paige Victoria Basri. Madeline Kate Carapino. Carissa Lee Ann Coleman. Kelsey Ray Edwards, cum laude.
No Allison.
No Allison. Madison Brooke Fletcher, cum laude. James Michael Hall. Lindsay May Henderson. Taylor Joanne Lowe. Ashley Ann Milligan, cum laude. Erin Michelle Moore. Ayla L. Santos. Michelle L. Shepard. Chastity N. Smith. Alexandria P. Stratton, cum laude. Jessica Lynn Strawn. Shayna Jessica Truman. Tori Rashawn Wagner. Hannah Lee Wilburn. Megan Ruth Winders, cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Yance. Jerry Lee Young II, cum laude. The following students are receiving a Master's of Physician Assistant Study degree. Emily Elizabeth Anderkin.
No Kelly, no Marissa. No to Bradley.
Bradley John Burkhart. Matthias Patrick Connolly. Catherine Marie Costantini. Ashley Nicole Ebersol. That's very nice. Karen Renee Flanagan. Megan Elaine Gilpin. Peter S. Hanna. Michael Patrick Hayes. Aaron Ray Kenny. Julie Mae King. Chelsea Renee Makow. Jamie Russell Mihal.
Gilvia. No my.
No my.
No my. Gilvia.
Ilvia Daniela Sabato. I got it.
Nubla Fatima.
I got it. Nubla Fatima Shahani. Rebecca Lynn Silverstein.
How you want it?
I got it. Hung Yu Watson. Thank you, Dr. Overman. Dr. Scott Bellamy, Dean of the School of Business and Leadership, will now greet those receiving master's and doctoral degrees. The following students are receiving a Master of Business Administration. Jason Andrew Elliott, with honors. Timothy David Fairhurst. Meredith Michelle Foster. Eric M. King. Rachel Viola Poling. Andrew George Sovic. The following students are receiving a Master of Science degree in Strategic Leadership. Fumi Anani. Stacy May Barb, with honors. Bethany Lauren Barber. Brian S. Grimm, with honors. Zoon Huang, with honors. Alexander Kosek, with honors. David Gary Rabel, with honors. Karina Fabria Wintington, with honors. Dr. Michael? Dr. Michael?
Oh,
Wait, are you not Michael?
no Michael. No Michael.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Bellamy. Dr. Dean Easton, Michelle Easton, Dean of the School of Pharmacy, will now greet those receiving the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Dr. Noel Vincent Rico Angelito. Dr. Cassandra Brooke Bandy. Dr. Kelsey Amelia Lynn Blackwell. Dr. Peo Boise. Oh, no? Sorry. Dr. Sierra K. Bostick. Joshua. Dr. Joshua Dwight Bostick. Dr. Sarah Jolene Bostick, cum laude. Dr. Rachel Dawn Brewer. Dr. Courtney Jo Megan Browning. Dr. Jennifer D. Byerly, summa cum laude. Dr. George R. Copenhaver, magna cum laude.
No Elizabeth.
Dr. Marco Manuel Custodio. Dr. Aaron Michael Daly, cum laude. Dr. Aaron Wayne Dix.
Skip Fat, go to Joshua.
Dr. Joshua D. Dunn, cum laude.
Skip Alexander, go to Tiffany.
Dr. Tiffany Brooke Forby. Dr. William Brian Gullett. Dr. Ren Jabbar Hermes. Dr. Cody Thomas Hollingshead. Dr. Laurent Honorai, cum laude. Dr. Clevens M. Jerome. Dr. Catherine Ellen King.
No Andrew, no Ann Lee, go to Byron.
Dr. Byron Justin Magadens.
No Royan, go to Chelsea.
Dr. Chelsea Ann McGraw.
No Breton, go to Kirk.
Dr. Kurt S. Meadows. Dr. Joseph K. Mensa. Dr. Nicholas Ryan Miller, summa cum laude. I got it. Dr. Protas E. Najume.
Skip Rachel, go to Dr. Patel.
Dr. Radhika Human Patel, magna cum laude. Helena. Dr. Helena Breden. Peter? Dr. Peter Barros Relves. Dr. Melanie K. Richmond. Dr. Kyle Bain Robinson. Dr. Patrick Daniel Rowland.
Okay, skip Ryan, skip Ryback, go to Kyle.
Dr. Kyle Morgan Sargent.
Kurt. Skip John, skip Brian, go to Kurt.
Dr. Kurt D. Smith. Dr. Randall Lacey Steele. Nope, that's not you. Eric, that's not you either. Amy?
Should be Paula Smith.
Dr. Paula Smith. My bad.
No Randall. You're Randall. She is Randall.
Dr. Randall Lacey Steele. Eric? Dr. Eric Newman Steverson, summa cum laude. Amy? Dr. Amy Elizabeth Stewart, cum laude.
No William Stratton, go to Channing.
Channing?
Channing.
Dr. Channing H. Thacker.
No Felix, go to Vivian.
Dr. Vivian I. Ugbo.
No Andy, go to Sarah.
Dr. Sarah Frances Watson. Scott? Dr. Scott Anthony Williams. Katie.
Katie.
Dr. Katie A. Wilson.
No David, go to Jeremy.
Dr. Jeremy W. Young. Dr. Tammy June Yoxheimer.
All right, Carol, we're going to use two for the year, the graduate and the senior of the year. There we go.
Okay, that's done. All right. Congratulations, everyone. Sorry for a little bit of a mix-up. We had some people that weren't here, so. Okay, thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank two extremely important groups who have helped this day become possible. The first group includes the family members of our graduates. Will all of the family members please rise and accept our thanks for all and recognition for all of you've done. I figured you needed to stand up anyway after all that length of time. The second group is the faculty and staff of the University of Charleston, the individuals who have dedicated their lives to the university and to students. It's reflected in the ability of all these graduates today. Will all the members of the faculty and staff please stand and accept our thanks and recognition? Okay, in particular today, we are celebrating the work of a special faculty member. The faculty administration have agreed that this faculty member has made significant contributions to the University of Charleston that few faculty can match. He served with distinction as the faculty president, leading the faculty through periods of significant curricular change. As the university's faculty athletics representative, he certified the academic ability for more than 1,000 student athletes and served as a positive liaison between academics and athletics. I do not believe there is a committee that Dennis has not served on and led in the time that he's been at the University of Charleston. He carries with him a large portion of the history of the university. Over the 4 decades that Dennis has touched lives of both undergraduates and MBA students, he has challenged them to think critically and apply knowledge. His talents outside of the classroom, including writing poetry and songs, have touched all of us. He is a respected teacher, advisor to students, and a mentor and a beloved friend to his colleagues. In addition, he is a walking calculator. He is not going far, and we will indeed be working to keep him close to us and fully engaged in the next year or so. Let's congratulate Professor Emeritus Dennis McMillan. Where is he? I don't see him. Would you stand in the center of the alley or something? There he is. Okay, thank you. 39 years and counting for him. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the high privilege of presenting to you the University of Charleston's class of 2016. Will the entire class please stand and accept all of our congratulations? Okay. Please be seated. Dr. Welsh.
Final recognitions today are for 2 outstanding graduates. With the increasing number of graduate students, we are recognizing for the first time an outstanding student from among those individuals in the School of Pharmacy, the School of Business and Leadership, and the Physician Assistant Program. So with the 4 graduates nominated for this award, please stand so we can recognize you. And there should be 4 people who will stand, and their names are in the program for you to recognize, and half of them are here. With a little bit of luck, the person who is here will be recognized. So we'd like to recognize Dr. George Copenhaver to represent our graduate students. Will you come forward? George is a School of Pharmacy graduate. His desire is to go into community pharmacy. He graduates with a 3.89 GPA. He is president of Rokai Pharmacy Honor Society chapter, was chosen as the outstanding graduate student in health systems pharmacy. He's from Cincinnati and will be returning there to begin his work as a retail pharmacist. Congratulations for being the outstanding graduate student. Would you like to say a word of hello to these folks?
Why not? Okay. At this moment, I feel very honored to have been chosen as the recipient of this award. To me, this award solidifies my scholastic achievements. This campus had much to offer, and I feel that towards the end of my years here, I took full advantage of them. The University of Charleston has given me infinite opportunities to build and hone my pharmacy skills. These opportunities include participating in local health fairs, receiving financial support to attend state and national meetings, and having professors that are easily accessible. I'm very thankful for the guidance here at University of Charleston. I feel that everything happens for a reason. There are numerous pharmacy schools that I could have attended, but I was brought here. I hope my impact as a student is memorable. Thank you to everyone that has helped me along the way.
Will all of the seniors who were nominated for Outstanding Senior please stand? As with the graduate students, each of you has been nominated because of your outstanding merits and accomplishments. I truly know myself that this is a fantastic group of graduates. One person is chosen to represent all of you and all of the seniors who are graduating. The outstanding senior for 2016 is Eli Desrocher. Eli is a political science and history major with minors in criminal justice, public policy, and applied leadership. He's been president of Student Government Association this year, as well as being a peer educator, vice president of Because Christ Matters, treasurer of Tau Omega, president of Phi Alpha Theta, and a Welch colleague. He's had 2 internships, served on the Innovation Search Committee and the Judicial Appeal Board. Lots of spare time, don't know what he did with all of it. He's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and graduates with a 4.0 cumulative GPA. Thank you. You're proud of it. Say anything you want? Why not?
I don't have anything prepared for today, so I'll just keep it short and sweet. Thanks, family, friends. You guys are awesome. And this award doesn't belong to me. It belongs to all of you outstanding seniors. So congratulations, guys. God bless. Thank you.
Our hope as a university is that we have fulfilled our mission. And yes, I will invite you one last time to say that with me. The mission of the University of Charleston is to educate each student for a life of productive work, light-and living, and community involvement. It is indeed those words that we want to leave with you. May you live that mission every day, and may you join thousands of other alumni in making us proud of you as you make your community, your country, and our world a better place. I invite all of you now to join in singing the alma mater that is printed in the program, and then stand as you are able for the closing benediction. You may stand if you wish.
Hear these words now as our final blessing for the day. As your classes and grading are now complete, may you strive toward excellence in all that you do. As the speeches conclude, may your voices rise up to pronounce justice and peace in this world. As the fanfare cease, may you sing of joy, even in the dark and lonely places. As the applause quiets, may you celebrate and lift up those around you. As you graduate today, may your achievements grow and cause growth in your communities. And may we all know of the overwhelming blessings of the one who created all things. Go now in peace. Amen.
Go ahead.
Gavotte. Number 10, right page before.
Right next to it.
Right here. Terpsichore.
1, 2. 1, 2, 1.
Done?
Good. Okay. Nice. Well.
Nice playing, fellers, ladies.
And that's rejoicing.